Donald Trump is angry at Joe Rogan because, as everybody on the planet apparently now knows, Joe Rogan came out over the weekend and apologized for racial slurs, including use of the N-word that he had used on his program over the years. Some of these instances were within a context where it's like, okay, still not cool, but you're not being an evil person with it. One of them, though, he did compare being in a certain neighborhood to being in Planet of the Apes, and yeah, I think that's fairly reprehensible. And Rogan came out, did the right thing, and apologized. And that pissed Donald Trump off. He wants you to be able to use these racial slurs, apparently. Here's what Trump said in a statement this week. Joe Rogan is an interesting and popular guy, but he's got to stop apologizing to the fake news and radical left maniacs and lunatics. How many ways can you say you're sorry? Joe, just go about what you do so well and don't let them make you look weak and frightened. That's not you, and it never will be. First of all, do you know Joe Rogan, Donald? Like, you're acting like this is your best friend of 20 years that suddenly did this thing. Like, that's not you. No, you know who Joe Rogan is? He's the guy that used to make people eat ridiculous animal parts on Fear Factor for money. That's who Joe Rogan is. I think he may have even been on news radio for a portion of time. Maybe, I can't remember. There's another guy that kind of looked like him back in the day. Either way, Joe Rogan was wrong to use that word. He sure as hell was wrong to use that Planet of the Apes racial slur against that neighborhood. And there is no context in which these things are okay. Let's go ahead and say that. That is how I feel. Don't use that word. Don't use this imagery. It's not hard, by the way. I don't understand why people are struggling with that. And so many folks have to come out and say, well, I guess I got to apologize for using this word. Why did you use it in the first place? You don't need to. It has a history of hate behind it. Why even let the word come out of your mouth? I'll never be able to wrap my head around that. That's just, I don't know. I don't even know. But anyway, Trump himself has had a bit of a scandal, right? Where he has been accused of using that word. In fact, allegedly, there are those tapes, those Apprentice outtakes, where he used the word, which clearly would not have been in the context of using it from a quote, just him straight up using that word. So of course it makes sense for Donald Trump to come out and tell Rogan not to apologize, because apparently Donald Trump is a big fan of that word himself. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.